Honestly, Grimmsnarl kind of seems like a more automatic, less powerful Dragon Bolt in a lot of ways. It's just a different way to play a evolving deck. Like, I think that's what's quite cool about all the big evolving decks right now. They are relatively unique. God of War's kind of got one way to play it. Charizard, one way to play it. Dragon Bolt's got three or four ways to play it, to be fair, depending on what you believe. Marnie, I would say, has only got one way right now. But yeah, it's good seeing all these Stage 2 decks like have both interesting ways to play them and them being varied as well. It's a shame Cynthia's Garchomp isn't joining them, because I think that deck is like kind of funny, kind of silly, being a 400 HP monster. But I think the thing that lets the deck down a little bit is the Spiritomb, and the fact there's no fighting acceleration or fighting energy acceleration. If we have anything like that come up, then I think that deck jumps up in value. God of War doesn't exist in my eyes, but God of War's okay. Yeah, that's where I discovered it. The Chili Jam you could maybe forgive, but using soba noodles for ramen is definitely beyond the pale.
It's a bit weird.
Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Pale. Today we're using soba noodles in our ramen.
I feel like soba noodles are considered to be healthier. Is that why people are doing this?
Oh, that's why he'd do it.
Yeah.
Because he's a
Oh yeah, he took the
turkey twizzler hating arse.
He took chips away from the kids.
He did. He took the chips away from the kids.
We still had chips every day at high school.
Were they healthier chips? With the skins on suddenly?
I don't know. I like skin on chips though.
Same.
I don't think they were.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying that's how they call them healthy, because they got the skins on.
The only food I could ever afford at dinner time was pizza. It was 70p. And it was like square.
Because you spent all your money on alcohol.
Not what? No. We were just poor.
If anything, soba noodles are much thicker, so they'd have more calories than ramen noodles.
It's
yes,
not about the calories.
but you're using less of them.
No.
The,
I think it's to do with the fibre content.
the square footage is different. Is the same. So whether it's a ton of feathers or a ton of steel, it still weighs the same. If you've got a bowl full of noodles and one's soba and one's glass, they're still going to take up the same amount of space.
You're not putting glass noodles in ramen either, I don't think.
Well, I'm already putting soba in, so why not?
Fair enough.
We have weird conversations. Heads or tails, love?
Heads.
Heads evens. I will go second.
Okie dokie.
Thanks, Mario.
Is that what Mario says? Is
Okie dokie.
I like Mario.
I hear Leif saying it.
Oh, is that why Leif says it?
Yeah, most likely. Look at account.
Hey, rude. Why is it always Cleffer when I want it to be the green one?
Man, I wonder what you're starting with. I love glass in my ramen. That's a nice crunch to go with the battery broth. Ramen noodles are wheat and soba noodle, and soba noodles are buckwheat. But if you're using soba noodles, why not just make soba? Clues in the name. Why are they making noodles out of deer wheat? Or expensive wheat, whichever joke you want to go with, chat. Gluck.
I don't know, why are we making spaghetti bolognese?
If I make lasagna with toast instead of pasta, that's not lasagna. I disagree. It's a toasted lasagna.
So what would you call the ramen? Like soba soup? It's my turn, isn't it?
You'll go first.
I go.
I go.
I go.
I go. Alright. Having a good time over there?
No.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grasping draw for 1.
Yeah.
I can't, it's an attack. Testing you.
Drop it. Testing me. We'll attach energy to the Dory. That's adorable. And then Iono.
I'm leaving you. I kind of now want to make lasagna with toast. That's just like a bowl sandwich, isn't it? No.
You'd use, instead of the red sauce, you would use tomato soup. And then the white sauce would be cheese.
No, it'd be too soggy. The bread would go gross.
Okay. Play down Snow Runt. And we will secret box, getting rid of Catcher, Monkey Dory, and Shaman. Do.
Enchiladas would be nice.
Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate your kind words.
I don't know how I'd make them mild enough for you to eat them. We used to make those ones with the avocado in it.
Avocado. Right, supporter, stadium, item, tool.
Yeah.
Let's get back into what I'm shuffling. Manuel attach. Playing on Spikemuth. Dick Freunde, Nursp, and we'll Spikemuth at the same time. Is it worth getting 2 of those? It is, but at what cost?
Have you been reading student cookbooks? Because that's definitely the sort of thing you'd find. The 4 student food groups in the noughties were toast, pasta, strongbow, and cigarettes. I wasn't a student until after the noughties, I think.
So off the Spikemuth, we'll go Impidimp. Off the Buddy, we'll go Tatsugiri and Impidimp. Gonna go back in. Rescue board on Tats. And we will Tech Machine Evolution targeting these 2.
Of course you will.
Course I will. Course he will. He's having a great time. We'll go Mogrem and Frostlass.
I do the turn drawing.
You draw for turn.
And you tick your monk.
I tick my boys.
Oh.
Huh?
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 I'm going to put this gentleman here.
Cutter.
Yeah, I know.
Do you wanna know how they go in Tokyo? Cool. Music has stopped. I will fix that. I have fixed that, chap.
Good. Where candies are, Infernal Rain.
Infernal Rain.
I still feel like someone's going to go, no, look at this card I've got that tells you your cards.
I've got no ability lock, so. They might still be now, but the cigarettes would probably be vapes because cigarettes didn't cost £15 a pack in 2006.
They used to be like £1.85.
Back in today.
It's mad, isn't it? I saw someone smoking today and I was like, oh, retro.
That's kind of how I react to people who are vaping. I'm like, at least smoking look cool.
I'm shuffling because I didn't shuffle before because I wanted to check if I was doing anything else.
Every day I'm shuffling. Shuffling.
We're the worst kind of nerds.
We're not.
Oh no, furries exist.
Turns to the camera. Don't they? I don't know, like, the furries have been relatively low-key for a while. It's definitely the anime fans that are just the noisiest at the moment.
They are noisy.
Yo, do you know who the most annoying nerds are right now?
Who?
Metal nerds. Because every time a band gets popular, the metal population doesn't seem to like all that much. They just bitch and whine and it's really annoying.
When the newish Sleep Token song came out, and every third TikTok I saw was people talking about syncopation or whether it was syncopation. I don't even know if the word is syncopation.
I don't know what words are.
Me neither.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and burn in darkness that monk.
Nice, give yourself a damage counter.
Alright.
Draw off turn. Oh, how handy. Annoyingly.
Hi, I made nachos and I'm dying from cheese overdose. It's nice knowing you. Oh, Grotfall. What kind of cheese?
Attract customers. Top 6, isn't it?
There's only one scenario where I genuinely miss having real cigarettes, and I was doing a lot more of it in 2006. Oh, okay.
Cigarettes. Right, we're going to fail that, but we are going to use Spikemuth to grab this more Grimmsnarl. That worked out quite well. So let's go. Something like that sounds good.
Cheddar and Red Blaster. Someone's doing well for himself.
Seems good, Chief.
What level of cheddar?
What level of cheddar?
Yeah. Because like mild cheddar, it melts the best. Mature cheddar, I don't know, people are like snobby. Mature cheddar's the best. Yeah, but it doesn't melt very well, does it? That's why I would say oatcakes. Oatcakes you need mild cheddar for because it melts the best.
I think you always want the best cheddar, and that is the purple one. Research.
But it goes grainy when you melt it.
I don't have an issue.
I do. I'm all about texture, see?
We have Monkey Dory with
Oh,
energy.
you made it into sauce. Okay, then you could have used any cheddar.
Saucy. Then we will Adrena Brain the damage of Tatsugiri onto Pidgey. 2 damage.
Red Leicester's a good melter.
Take a free retreat on Tatsugiri with a rescue board. We will Shadow Bullet for 180 and we'll put 30 on the Clef for a knockout. And then anything with an ability ticks up 1.
2 and 6, 8, no, 12.
Counting's hard.
18. Oh, no.
Yeah, extra mature cheddar is not great for melting. I agree with mild cheddar for oatcakes. Ugh, okay. Listen, I know when I'm wrong. It seems like now.
Oh, you killed a Cleffer, so I can Flubida.
Yeah, you get that Fez out.
Crumble Bump. I know you'll kill it.
Yeah, you get that Fez out.
2.
Gigabit internet, why is the video buffering? I hate everything. Apparently Twitch has just been terrible recently. Like, I don't know if you all watching the Atherect's Twitch stream, but like, it was awful at times. It was so annoying. Especially when games were being played, which is weird. Like, it was always when the games were playing. And the fact I only ever see Get Moderated Nerd, but I never see the actual thing getting nuked. Thanks, Grotful, doing God's work. Ew, is that you?
Yeah.
Chill.
Is he a fish?
Yes, goldfish. Le Poisson Steve.
He is Le Poisson Steve.
Le Poisson
I was asked today what my favourite fire type was, and I panicked and said Slugma.
Slug my balls!
Because one of them was like, oh, mine's Charmander. I was like, well, mine's not.
Eat that dick.
I was like, Slugma, and then
Mine's not a stupid kid.
the kid that asked me was like, oh, mine's Moltres, and I was like, that's such a good answer. I was like, I'm changing mine, Moltres.
You should have said Volcanion.
I didn't think of Volcanion, actually.
Nobody likes Volcanion. Hi, Volky, how's it going?
Everyone likes Volcanion.
Twitch is a small indie company that couldn't pay the bills this month. I mean, if you want to get real about it, technically that is true. I believe last time I heard anything, it is functionally losing money for Amazon. So that's why we didn't put all our eggs in one basket. Hi, YouTube.
Hi. Is Twitch poorly?
It was a very offensive bot suggesting we're not already the best viewers. That's so rude. Y'all are the best viewers. I am the best viewer. Who up viewing their best?
I don't seem to have any
Pokemon cards?
am I meant to have any tools in this?
I believe so. I can check for you. You have a rescue board, Defiance Band, and Technical Machine Evolution.
Well, now we know 3 of my prizes.
Cool. Imagine prizing all of your tools. It's pretty
It's
embarrassing.
wild, isn't it? I'm gonna do a buddy puffin off my arm and I'm gonna use it.
That's crazy. I can't believe you're doing such incredible shenanigans.
Right? Also, the kid that said that they liked Charmander the best said that it was the rarest. And I don't think Charmander's the rarest anything.
No.
Everyone loves it, and it turns up all the time.
Yeah, rarest in what regard?
Yeah, well,
A child.
I don't always understand them, I just kind of roll with it.
Smile and nod.
Absolutely.
If you say so, buddy.
120 does not come after 190.
It's true.
180.
You're doing 210.
220. 230. probably take 3 off it. So it'll be 200. So then it'll need 120. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to do the 210.
So 210, that's 240 in total. So I'll be on 230 by the end of this conversation. 12, 18.
Oh, I forgot you'd already got damage on you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's that one there, then everything ticks over 2.
oh, 2? 2 now?
Sorry, 1. 2, 2. So it's just 1. Don't confuse me, just change that one.
Don't confuse me.
Right. Rough turn. Okay, so in that case, we will pay retreats on the Grimmsnarl. Bring up the imp. A dimp.
Oh good, Lee's on her way home. When she's late for rainbows, I worry the small children have gone Lord of the Flies and eaten the leaders or something.
Super Rod, thanks for noticing.
Always a chance.
We'll take those 3.
My favourite fire type is Typhlosion because it's nice to have a fire type that's not red every once in a while.
Grimmsnarl, and we'll use Grimmsnarl's ability.
I thought that was file type at first and I was very excited for the rest of the message. Ooh, why? What's your favourite file type, Grok? And everyone. What's everyone's favourite file type?
We'll just do 2 onto that
Mine's
Grimmsnarl.
floppy disk.
I'll be going back in.
Oh, sorry.
Ultra Ball. Monkey Dory.
Then again, that might change down the line when Delphox gets a mega this holiday. That's going to go real hard. This holiday? Bank holiday?
Yeah, it's bank holiday.
This bank holiday. On Monday, Delphox is getting a mega.
Is it?
Apparently. Shifty says it's getting a mega this holiday.
You mean as part of Legends? Cutter. We'll Night Stretcher for the Monkey Dory to manually attach the Monkey Dory.
Ugh. Wait, how did he get there? I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. Did you switch?
Did I switch?
What happened?
I retreated.
How?
By retreating
With 2 cards?
with 2 energy, and then I put it back in with Super Rod, and then I used Marnie's Grimmsnarl to put 2 energy back onto the Pokemon. Good God, I can't get stuff. Right. So, I take Knockout on Charizard. That's very nice of me. That's those 2. Hang on. I'm doing maths. Put it back. Good God. Fucking rushing me. Is it worth taking out a Charmander so I can't be retaliated against? Is the big question. Okay, I am going to move all 6 off this Grimmsnarl onto that Charmander. No, it's not dead yet. You're on 70.
I was like, you can't kill it.
Then, Shadow Bullet to knock that out, and 30 on the Charmander to knock that out. And then everything with ability ticks up by 1.
That was rude.
See, you play a deck like this where you can actually do maths. You know that's aimed at.
I thought it was aimed at me.
No.
Sound.
You're up, champ. What
I'm
mime. Mine. Sorry, I thought we were doing sequel impressions of Finding Nemo. I've heard the crabs. Hey. You know what I mean?
I think I do, but I'm not sure I've seen Finding Nemo.
Chat, we're going to have to end the stream. We're going to have to go watch Finding Nemo real quick. Okay, now I'm here. I'm good, Falky. How are you? I'm, as the kids would say, Gucci gang.
I've definitely not seen Lilo and Stitch. I might have seen bits of Finding Nemo.
Actually, it's Sarty.
Oh. Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. So before you need to ask, 140 left on that Grimmsnarl.
I know. I did actually know that. Mm-hmm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Any
owl noises.
I had a thought. Tickled. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does 90 more damage, and 90 add 50 makes 140, which is how much damage this boy's got.
That's
on it.
Crazy. Look at you. Wie alt ist dein Sohn? Wie alt ist dein Sohn?
It is, yeah.
What?
Shabba.
So, Kuntakuchu?
Yes. So am I correct in my assumption? Well, actually, you told me this. I think I can use this.
Yeah, shuffle your deck.
I can look for a Pokemon even if I know it's not there.
Yeah, because that card doesn't know that you don't have a Marnie's Pokemon.
Yes.
For all it knows, you're running one Grimmsnarl for some reason.
And I might.
Wie alt ist dein Sohn? How old is your son? Very well said. Thank you, Valky. Wow, respect. That was really nice to understand. I feel like I'm doing okay with certain words. I have given up on Duolingo now, by the way. We hit 1,000 days, and I've given up because I do not like their AI forward policy. I think it's gross. So we got rid of it, which I think is fair.
There's a sequel to Finding Nemo. Oh yeah,
Finding Dory.
Dory. No, it's got fish in it.
I've not seen Finding Dory.
And do you know what? I get mixed up. In Final Destination,
which is very much like Finding Nemo and Dory. Yes, go on.
You know the bit where he gets a fish. He's at the dentist and a fish jumps in his mouth. Is there a very similar scene in Finding Nemo? Because in my head...
Kind of, yes. Kind of. How do you plan on studying just online? Oh, I mean, I've got a couple of friends of mine who are German who have offered to lend their services to helping me out with conversation stuff.
Mega Fire of Envy. Mega Fire of Envy. Sorry.
Everything ticks for damage.
I don't care. I managed to do something.
4 and 2. Draw for turn. We will just Adrena Brain Adrena Brain 3 off the Monkey Dory onto the Pidgeotto. Adrena Brain 3 again onto the Pidgeotto. And then Shadow Bullet for 180 for knockout here and 30 there for the knockout.
Well done. I don't care. I'm happy.
I love this deck. It's kind of good, actually. God damn.
It's fun, isn't it?
The E-Switch was like really good first game as well. Like that, I quite like that inclusion.